If a person's got a bad memory, does that automatically mean they're going to lack capacity to make a decision?
No. So this is, again, one of the common not fallacy, that's the wrong word, the common misconceptions that people have is that just because you have a bad memory, you can't remember stuff. So what the law tells us is you only have to be able to remember information for the length of the decision-making process. Of course, that opens up a big can of worms, right? How long is the decision-making process? So we come to my favourite bit of case law, ABC versus XYZ, that says we have two types of decisions. We have a micro decision, or a one-off, and we have a macro decision. So if it's a micro decision, what the courts tell us is that at the point that person is signing the will or making a lasting power of attorney, as long as they can remember the relevant information, then at the point they're signing it, that's okay. And this is different to kind of a macro or an ongoing one, where that says, look, over a length of time at any point they may need to make a sudden or unforeseen intervention. Well, then we're starting to talk about memory over a different time span. Now,
multiple different decisions as
right,
well.
That. Exactly. Now, we can support people with their memory during the assessment, right? So, people sometimes say to me, well, can I take in information? I'm like, well, you can take information, right? If I was to go and see the doctor about having this camera put down my throat, I'd want to be able to refer to information, like to go, oh, well, what are the risks here? Just remind me of that sort of thing. I think if that applies to me, then it applies to everybody. But what we have to be mindful of is that when I'm giving them that information, that they are able to understand it and apply it and utilise it appropriately, and they're not just reading off the sheet of paper.
But mental capacity to make a decision is exactly that. It's making a decision rather than recalling facts.
Yes, it's not a memory test.
Yeah, exactly. So it's about using and weighing up. It's the active process rather than a sort of blank fact process.
Yeah, definitely.
I can see your point of view there.